Man, similar to Hosanna about how you've like raised us and like I would like to raise my children like that and better.
Yeah.
But also, obviously, I'd love if I have a son, especially, and he plays football and is the best. But like even if he doesn't want to play football, whatever he does, being the best in it. Like, I'm not going to say you have to do football if he doesn't love it and he's not good at it.
There's no point. If you do not love it, do not do it because it's hard.
So whatever he like actually loves, or even my daughter, but I'll let them do it. But I'll make sure that they put their all into it and they actually do it.
Okay, guys, who's praying? Go on in, Hosanna.
1, 2, 3. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this food. Please bless it to our bodies as we eat, Lord. We're sorry for our sins and ask your forgiveness now. And in Jesus' name,
What's good? Dinner Diaries episode 3.
And welcoming Hezekiah to the table.
Yeah, we've got a guest. We've got a guest today. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm good. Happy to be back on the channel finally. But yeah, I'm good.
Good.
Hold on, his finishes have all got a mouthful. Because obviously Hezzy, most of the time, you're away from us, aren't you now? Full time at Chelsea.
Yeah.
And what's that been like?
It's like really fun, new experience obviously, all the school and trainings and stuff like that. Games like in the evening at night, that's fun.
Like midweek rather than weekends.
Yeah, and always at the weekends in the morning. So getting more like professional and stuff, but I'm really enjoying it, it's fun.
Yeah, and obviously for us as a family,
we miss ya.
Yeah, we do miss you. And we like water. I think we've always kind of known this kind of time is gonna come.
And it came quicker than
unexpected.
I remember him being at the development centre.
Yes, darling.
And being like, I remember speaking to Georgie and him and me saying, this seems long or whatever, and him being like, you're gonna blink and watch. And he was absolutely right. So
yeah, I remember like when we was just kind of like embarking on the whole journey and feeling like, oh, how are we ever gonna make those kind of transitions? But the Lord helps you along the way, doesn't he? Helps you get to the point where you need to, so you feel ready, which is good. So yeah, but I just think it's part and parcel of doing and achieving what you want to achieve in life, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want to go for your goals, this is the kind of things you have to do, right?
And I think, go on, Daddy, sorry.
Go on.
No, I was going to say, there's many people that we've watched documentaries about, like, who's one of the big ones? Yes, Harper.
Zlatan.
That's who I was thinking of, yeah, Zlatan.
Yeah.
Obviously Ronaldo's there as well, but I was specifically thinking of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And just, you know, some of the sacrifices that he made along the way in order to achieve his dreams. And there was one that we watched with some brothers the other day as well, and I think what sport were they in?
Basketball and Kumpo brothers.
Yeah.
Say it again without your mouth.
Sorry, we'll wait for you to finish what's in your mouth.
Yeah,
I'm so bad at pronouncing it myself.
The Antetokounmpo brothers.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and it's basketball they play, right?
Yeah.
Who do they play for, Hez?
Well, Giannis plays for Milwaukee Bucks, and I'm not actually sure about the other two, but yeah.
But their story was really inspiring.
It was.
And the things that they had to sacrifice and work hard through in order to achieve their dreams.
Because there was like some security people, and when they was in like Nigeria and stuff, they could have got caught and like go to jail.
Yeah. I think that was actually when they came over to France.
Greece.
Was it? Oh, Greece. That was what it was. It was Greece.
There you go.
Well done, well done.
So it's great when you've got a big family because you can fill in all the bits you don't remember.
How are you guys coping with Hez not being around so much?
I'm really happy for Hezzy, but like obviously not having your big brother around all the time when you're used to being with your family, with everybody in your family around you all the time, all day, every day. Yeah. And then suddenly one person just is away for a lot of the time. It's a big change, but I'm really happy for Hezzy and I'm proud of him. But yeah, I feel like we're learning to cope with it better as we go on. We go along with it.
I hear that. Anyone else?
Me?
Yeah, go on, man.
Like what Hosanna said, it's really hard to cope with because it just doesn't feel normal with one person out or two. Either way, it just doesn't feel normal. But we're trying to support him with all of our love. Very
good.
Yeah, you definitely all have. But like, it's good for you lot as well because you lot are now like independent and like you lot are training by yourself. Obviously, Daddy's there helping you, but I always would come outside with you lot. Yeah. But now like you lot are doing it by yourself, and since I haven't been seeing you lot every day, I've seen like a big improvement. So yeah. And
you get to sometimes come down to their trainings and stuff.
Yeah.
And we watched Rubert play today.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah. And he scored goals.
He scored. Sorry, darling. What's that, Hughes?
He scored 2 goals.
He scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
He got 2 assists. Yeah. He did really well, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, we're very proud of you, buddy.
So 3 and then 3 more for 6.
I think what you're thinking of is you was involved in 6. Oh,
no, I have a feeling I know. Sorry, darling. I think what it is, I think he scored a hat trick the other week, and now he's got 4. So it's 4 and 3, which is cool.
Right, wait a minute.
4 and 3 together? No, you said 3 and 3 was 6, so it's 1 more than that.
7.
Very good.
I was going to say, part of growing up as well, isn't it? You not put the gravy in your hands.
Yeah.
Part of growing up, you know, like making sacrifices, recognising what you have to do in order to become your best at something.
It takes everything. Like, it takes everything, and it's not just everything from you, it's everything from your family.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole, like, tribe thing.
And I think, like, obviously that's what we're talking about is kind of specific to the kids. But obviously we've lived life before them. And I think, don't worry, sweetie. And I think that our experiences obviously serve to help us guide them through life. And I know that something we really wanted was to have a family.
That was our number 1.
That was our number 1.
Yeah, 100%.
And I knew that I wanted to have children early just because obviously once you hit your kind of 40s onwards, certain risks go up.
Yep.
So I thought, well, if I want to have this many children, I need to, that was timing it. I have to like fit it in from this kind of age and da-da-da. And, you know, there were sacrifices that Daddy and I had to make along the way. I remember times when, you know, our friends who were our age at the time were either not even married yet or might have been in committed relationships but no kids. And when we were starting our young family, they would go out places and we had to...
We couldn't go.
Yeah. And then also what funds we had to think about, okay, well, you know, we've got to buy food shop this week and all this sort of stuff, or take her somewhere, we need petrol money for that. 2 seconds, baby.
Look on my screen.
Oh, okay, right. Hello, could you give that back to Houston, please, and use your spoon? I think that'd be helpful.
Also, another thing is like in the mornings, usually like when Hezzy used to be here, we would like come down and maybe we would chat for a bit, and then when the day gets to like 7 o'clock and onwards, we would actually like start 6 o'clock onwards, and we would actually start like doing our day. But before that, we might have been chatting before, or having breakfast together, just us 3 old ones, or sometimes us 4 older ones.
Which I'm guessing was a special time, right?
Yeah, we would watch Hezzy be outside. But that is a change because like when me and Hosanna, because we're in the same room, we get up and we're like, oh, Hezzy's not here anymore. Oh yeah. So we just like maybe chat amongst ourselves or we just get up.
This is like the first thing I do in my whole morning. I get up, look out the window to see if Hezzy's there training, and sometimes he is, sometimes
if you've got up early enough.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
That's really sweet. Sorry, I don't feel like I finished my point properly. But I was just saying, like, we had to, together as a team, know what our goal was, and Daddy and I had to be focused on that and support each other, because obviously sometimes when you are making sacrifices, it's not like, because I know the end goal, I don't feel anything about this, I don't have an emotion about this, you know, I don't miss out. I don't feel like I miss what everyone else is doing. Yes, darling. You will have times where you feel like you miss what everyone else is doing. And having a teammate, so for me it was Daddy, then it was me, who will support you, like in the decisions that you've collectively made, but obviously at the time you might be struggling with. It's really, really helpful. And I guess for you guys, as like a siblingship, it's the same, because like you would know, as much as I miss you, I'm still supporting you in what you're trying to do, I guess.
100%. I think about us, Dave, that we made certain decisions. Almost, I think sometimes like you could call it naively. Like we naively believed in love. We naively believed in having a family. Halo, behave yourself, love. Good girl. Yeah. So, but we like blindly believed in that stuff. And usually, that if you weren't all the way behind it, like you wouldn't get through it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And so I actually think, in a way, that has really helped.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So, go on, darling. Yeah.
Does naive mean like know that you love each other and know that that will happen?
No, it's more like being young and unexperienced in your thoughts or your decisions. So you might, as a child or someone who is naive maybe mindset about a situation, go, do you know what? Every day I'm gonna just train all day, every day, and I'm gonna get up. And you start getting up every day. You don't eat, you don't wash, and you just go and train all the time. And then someone's like, God, you stink, and you're getting really tired because you're not eating properly. It's great what you're trying to do, but there's a certain way of doing it.
Hello.
And then the maturity of someone else's kind of wisdom will help guide you how to deal with it in the right way. So that's what naive means.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's fine. Yeah, and I mean, do you think that making the sacrifices is enjoyable?
Yeah, like, obviously this is like my dream, and obviously the girls and Runa in football, and it's like all of our dream. So like, as a whole family, we know that there will be certain sacrifices that either the whole family or some of us will have to make in order to succeed in the dream. So like these lot have been very what's the word, like understanding of me having to go out in the mornings and then come back probably late and maybe see just the older ones. And
I remember one, Hez, when you was younger, obviously because you didn't go to school, maybe the invites to parties were less than maybe what they might have been. But we still used to get, just because of friends and cousins and stuff, I got some invites to like birthdays and stuff like that. And I specifically remember there being so many times when it's like you'd have training so you couldn't go, or you'd have a match that you needed to get up for the next morning, so you couldn't go on a Saturday night because you had an early football match on a Sunday morning. How do you think you felt at those times? Obviously you was a lot younger, maybe, because obviously like for example I know, well Joshua was in the same team as you, so I guess he would have. But I even remember maybe there's times when your other friends.
But you was going to say Josh went to a lot of parties or
whatever. So and maybe you couldn't go. Like, how did you feel at that time?
No, well, like I don't want to sound like I'm like trying to boast and stuff, but I think like I just understood that I wanted to achieve my goal, and obviously you and Mummy had told me like there's gonna be certain sacrifices that I have to make and stuff. And I think I just like understood, okay, I can't go to this thing, I have a game tomorrow, I don't want to be tired. So I won't go and I'll get a good night's sleep and then go and play in the morning. Like,
but I think you have to be commended on your maturity to actually do that, because it's one thing knowing it, it's a whole other thing doing it. But Rue, you were going to say something, buddy, before you put that in your mouth.
Like, because if you have a game and there's a party, you can't go to the party, because if you have a game, you need some sleep to develop and like grow and get stronger.
You do. Your body needs rest. So yeah.
Otherwise, you might be sloppy, or you might be just not sharp enough. Not sharp enough.
You might be tired.
Absolutely. And Houston, darling, how have you felt since Hezzy has been going to Chelsea a bit more? You're right there.
What just happened? I just started drinking. I pulled up my hand and I'm not drinking.
Anyway, so Hughes, how do you, very sneaky Heather, how do you feel with Hezzy being out of the house a bit more? Do you miss him? You do?
Yeah.
You do?
How much do you miss him?
So much.
So much.
Yeah, I miss it, but a lot of the times you and Halo wake up and you come with me and Mummy and you drop me, and that's nice because you still see me in the
And yesterday when I come to the shop, you get some sweeties for me.
Oh, he did get you some sweeties, didn't he?
Dad.
And he's like, that's my nice big brother.
Sorry, Halo wants to say something. Go on, darling.
I just
Did you get some sweets as well?
I hold them.
Then you held them.
And
Yeah.
Halo like, let me hold them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about
I
right.
know you've got a big brother that loves you both very much, and anytime he can spoil you, he does. Or likes to.
For sure.
Do you feel like, babe, you when you was like a kid's age, would you have understood making sacrifices to achieve your goals?
I don't think I would have because sorry, darling. Yes, go on, Halo. You go. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree. Sorry, Rue. Two seconds, son. I think I wasn't brought up in the same way, so I don't think I would have understood. As I got older, I had friends who did it, so I saw it. And if I'm honest, at the time, because I hadn't been raised like that, I was like, I don't really want to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Have said that to me before.
Yeah, music was obviously my first love. And that changed me. Once music came, then I could lock myself in studios for weeks on end. Yeah, days, weeks.
Yeah, me.
months.
Just music and hockey.
Yeah, music and no, definitely. But
It's funny.
but football, I love so much, and I love you guys being in it. But like, I do look and think, oh, could I, if I had got the good coaching like you lot have got your whole life and stuff like that, because I was athletic, I was similar to you in agility and stuff like that. But that wasn't my path. But I'm happy to help you on yours. Do you know what I mean? So.
And you definitely have helped me.
And I will continue to do so.
Yeah, and you're still trying to help me, even though I'm like not always with you.
Halo,
but
Houston.
If there is any free times, like on the weekends or stuff, or in the evenings, then you still like have to take me places like gym and stuff like that.
Goals. Like last Saturday we went to goals and had a little mess about.
It was definitely last Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah, last Saturday.
It was yesterday.
It was the last Saturday that we had.
Technically,
Yesterday. No, yesterday. But
Sundays today.
yeah, we had a little kickabout. Some people, some boys that were there, and it was really fun.
One kind of almost final question: who would teach their children to go after their dreams like we have taught you to?
Yeah.
Okay, why? Harper. So you look at your hand out, you can't even speak.
Because I love football, and I'm sure they're gonna love football because I'm gonna still be playing football when I have children. That's how her was. She's an adult.
But so you will, because you think they'll love it like you do. Kylie?
I think that I want them to not have limited dreams. I always want them to dream big and never ever limit them. Just always think of the big picture, not just the little one. Sometimes it might be the little one, sometimes it might be the big one. But most of the time it should. I want them to have the big picture in their mind. I think the upbringing that we've had so far, and we'll continue to have, has been great.
The upbringing.
Sorry. The upbringing
Sorry, it's because
we have.
Hallie's big head is in the way of my mouth.
I think it's been great so far. It's going to continue to be great. And I want to raise my children like you have, because I feel like you have raised and you're raising very strong, independent, hardworking, confident
People.
boys, girls, and like people that can't eat, and then I want to pick up my children so that they can be like me, or
So they
better.
can eat.
I want them to be better.
No doubt.
Yeah, mine's similar to
Halo and Houston, people are talking, so you must pay attention, okay? Alright? Go on.
Mine's similar to Hosanna about how you've like raised us, and like I would like to raise my children like that and better.
Yeah.
But also, obviously, I'd love if I have a son, especially, and he plays football and is the best. But like even if he doesn't want to play football, whatever he does, being the best in it. Like, I'm not gonna say you have to do football because I love it and he's not good at it.
There's no point. If you do not love it, do not do it because it's hard.
So whatever he like actually loves, or even my daughter.
Yeah.
But I'll let them do it. But I'll make sure that they put their all into it and they actually really do it.
Yeah. And Rue?
Yes, darling.
Mine is like Hedges and Hosannas.
Yours is like Hez's and Hosanna's.
Yeah.
Speak up a bit because we can't hear you.
Achieve your dream, like if you want to do something, actually do it.
Halo, sweetheart. Halo, listen to Rubert, okay? Go on, Rubert.
And
Nice and
work
loud.
your hardest and like really go into it.
Yeah, work hardest. Yeah, definitely.
And
Well,
really commit to it.
really commit to it. Yeah. And darling, are you happy with how our life has gone so far? Like,
Sorry, I think
you know. Oh, sorry, Houston. Did you want to say something? Sorry, babe. I didn't think you.
It's this. I love going to football.
It'd be good if you pop your top down and go sit down now, please.
I love going to Chelsea.
We love going to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, you're actually getting very, very good, aren't you? Because you're practicing all the time. So that is brilliant. But darling, over to you. I was just asking, do you think we've raised them well so far? Would you change anything in the way that we raise them, in the things we give them to do? And
No, I think so far, I feel like, sit down. Yes, you can have
She can
that.
have her
So far, I'm so pleased with the way that we've raised them. And it's better, I think, than I even would have planned. Like,
well, that's good.
prior to us being together,
Yeah.
I think our combination of peoples has made it what it is.
Yeah.
And I just want them to enjoy their lives and continue to progress.
Listening to mummy.
I want them to enjoy their lives, continue to progress and achieve their dreams, and whatever way we can support them, which may alter across the course of time.
Of course.
But we'll do that, because we love you guys and we want you to be the best versions of yourselves that you can be, and I think you are being. But obviously there's still time ahead of us.
There's still work to do.
Yeah.
So, Dinner Diaries, episode 3. I think we are a wrap.
Yeah.
Guys, God bless. Peace out.